Join me as I take on the challenge of painting a great white egret with the reflection, and we're going to be using texture. Let's go as we dive into the world of reflections, and let's have fun. Okay, today we're going to be using modeling paste and a gel. It's a thick gel that I always call glaze. Right here, I use it, it's from Golden, but any brand will do. Get it on sale. Then I will be using these brushes here, right here, these brushes, and I'm going to use a palette knife, probably, maybe not. Okay, and then I've mixed up these colors. These are Caryl's Special Brew, but I've mixed up all these colors, and they're approximately 2/3 gel and 1/3 acrylic paint. All the acrylic paint in there is mixed, so none of these colors come straight from the tube. We make our own colors by blending the different colors of the acrylics together, and this way we're making our own colors. Okay, we're ready to start. First of all, we're going to line up our canvas right here, and this is good for perspective. You can see the halfway marks, the 1/3 marks. But do this very light because you don't want it to show through. That might be a little dark, but I want you to see it. Yeah. Okay, and then we can decide where we're going to want our bird. And I'll start it right here. And we're going to draw out our bird. So what we did, to recap, we just went in with our white to block in this bird a little bit here. And there we have our bird. We know where our bird is. And then I have taken two different colors of blue. Oh no, a purple and a different blue. Let me show you this blue. This blue and this purple, and we'll blend them together just a little bit so I can show you the color I put towards the top, and that'll be right up here, just a little color, and the back color will still show through, and that's a good thing, and you want it to. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of white towards the bottom. The darker goes more towards the top generally. And then we have here I'm grateful these beautiful birds were restored. I really am. That somebody was really thoughtful in saving these beautiful creatures from their the fashion world of the late 18th century. Yes. Okay, the next we're going to work on is this beautiful egret. Well, it will be. Just imagine it's beautiful, and we're going to make it. We're going to make it come to life, come to being. Going to put the layers on and build up. So I just want to say, Here we go. You don't have to have a palette knife. You don't have to. And we're just building it up. Because it adds dimensionality and it adds a little wonderful texture, that a little 3D and sculptural quality to it. Which I love doing sculpture too. It has a nice texture. I don't know if I showed you what this is like. It's a white, it's an acrylic, and it's white and it's thick. Like that. And that is modeling paste. Go put this on in layers and just let it dry. Showing emotion, showing your emotion, showing your feelings and expressing your feelings. And that's what we really want to do. That's what we really want to do. And you can't make any mistakes, because what you're doing is you're showing your feelings. And nobody can tell you you're not feeling what you're feeling. No, they can't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got enough texture here for the grass and stuff. And I just feel like there's enough going on. I've got enough texture, but we have to let it dry a little bit. We can go on to other parts of it, and but we gotta let that dry. And this is coming along. I hope yours is too. While the gel is still moist, I'm just going to make these glaze layers that are just going to sweep on the top, gently sweeping up. And I'm using the darker in the back, and then I'll go to the lighter grass on top of that. Okay, so we're doing some joint, another leg, but let's have it down here. Yeah. Great. Now we're going to do the mirror, and in the mirror we're going to do a reflection, just like when you're looking in a mirror, of what we see here. And depending on how rough the water is, or how fast it's moving, or how still the day is, or if it's a river, that'll give us the amount of sparkle and the amount of distortion. So this is going to be somewhat calm, this one. Let's make it somewhat calm, because that will just go with the whole theme of this piece. So I have it here. So what we'll do is we'll flip it. Do it. And we're going to flip it. This way we're still doing the reflection, but we're sort of doing it right side up for me. We'll be working on that. We'll be doing it right side up. So here we go with the bird, and what we're going to do is copy this. We don't have to copy it exactly because fortunately in this scene there's a little wind, so there is going to be ripples in the water. So we won't worry too much about copying it exactly. Okay? We're just have fun with it. And we have a head here. Up here. Yeah. And then here, we're just going to block it in a little bit. There we go. And then, let's say we have the wings. And there we have the other wing. And we're going to go ahead and block in the bird. I'm going to say, this wing comes up. How far does it come up? It comes up all the way up to the head. And we're going to do this side. This side is a little below the head. So we'll just follow suit. I really do. You know, this one comes down a little further. It does, comes down a little further. And then we have the tail. Here comes the tail. Not nice? There we go. We've got the tail. And we'll get that in there a little bit more. Let's put in a little more detail for the reflection. I'm going to use a little bit of the brown and purple with gel. And we're going to use that just a little bit right under here. We're going to copy the shadow. Oh, got a lot of paint on there. Next we have the legs, and for doing long, thin things, I like to take this type of a brush. It's long and thin, and this will work really well. Cornell script liner, and so what I want to do is sort of copy that, but not really. Just kind of give the idea of it. Okay. Yeah. Don't have to worry about it being perfect because we're going to do some more work with the water and everything, so don't worry about that part. Okay? Now that we finished our mirror image, somewhat mirror image, you don't want exact because it's water and we want to show that it's something a little different going on. And I have here white mixed with gel, and blue mixed with gel, and another blue mixed with gel. All these three colors, this blue is a mixture of different colors like ultramarine blue, white, and some more light blue. This is ultramarine blue, a little white and a little purple. And white is just white until other colors become introduced accidentally. And the texture is like so. Nice and creamy like that. Oops, got more color in there, but that's quite alright. Like I said, there's no mistakes. It's all expression of who you are. We're going to do the fun part. We're going to do some sun shining through here. And then what we'll do is a reflection of it. So let's do some sun shining. And that would be here. And we'll do some sun. We're going to mirror it somewhat. And then we'll do light with light. Yeah. And it's somewhat mirrored there. And we have a lot of the blue. But we'll have a lot of blue because it's the water and it's going to be reflecting the sky. Okay? And let's do some more of the light coming through. I think that's beautiful, the light coming through. I love it when it comes through and okay? And I'll just do a little bit here. Yeah. And just have fun and play with the paint. And there's no mistakes. No mistakes. We're just having fun here today. We're having fun. And no mistakes. Oh, I like that. Do a little bit right there. And up here. Let's do some. We're not doing exact copying, obviously, because it's water reflecting, but giving the image. Giving an image of the reflection. Yeah. I have this light, how it goes light on the top like that. Let's do some of that. Let's do some of that. That would be really pretty. We'll just sort of indicate that it's there. Give a hint that it's there and add a little yellow. A little yellow to it. I've got white underneath because it really helps the color stick out, the light colors stick out better. I'm just giving an indication of that, you know, not a real copy, but kind of an indication that this is there. And this is the reflection. Okay? That's really, it's nice to get the different color contrasts. Blue with the yellow, opposite colors. Yeah, then we have the reflection there. Let's do the rest of the reflection. And for that, I'm going to use a broader brush. And I'm going to go ahead and just get some more of this out. And yeah, get some more of this out. And here we go. And I should show you what I'm doing. And I'm just going to put these colors both on the glaze so that they'll blend right on the canvas. You blend them with your brush. And they won't be very dark this way. Okay? Are we ready for it? Here's our slug. Here we go. That brush is a little too stiff for us. We want a softer brush and a little more, we're going to use a little bit more of the gel or glaze, whatever you want to call it. And a little color. There we are. I love reflections on the water. It's so beautiful. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the color on here, a little bit of the blues. Mostly I'm using 95% is gel. Yeah. This beautiful creature. Beautiful creature. I was wondering, what is my next painting? What am I going to show you? And as I was driving down the road, then I saw the sandhill cranes, and I said, yep, that's a sign. Next one should be a sandhill cranes. Since we're on the crane mode of everything, well, why not? They're so pretty when they walk. Okay, we can add more later, but let's add some of the white reflection. For that, let's get that nice thin brush. Let's get a nice thin brush. And this brush will be really nice. And let's just use straight white. Straight white out of the two. That's the only color you should be using, straight white from. And we're going to be doing the reflection, the beautiful reflections on the water. The diamonds, the diamonds of the water. I need to get more paint on my brush. Yeah. Yeah, I've got more paint on my brush. Let's see, I want to do a little bit of touch up with the foliage. That's a pretty light color. Oh. Let's just do a little touch up with the foliage. Let's soften it. We'll soften it by making bigger areas that, yeah. Let's just soften it a little bit. Yeah. So it goes with the flow of the bird, the gracefulness of the bird a little bit better if we just do it softer. Yeah. And we'll copy that. We'll copy that. Just soften up the painting a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes the water is so sparkly. Because we have a lot of sparkle, don't we? Sparkle. Okay, we're done. If you have any suggestions for further paintings that you would like, let me know. And if you like any more tips, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.